What's up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. So, we got a pretty massive content drop in Ever Crisis. The thing I will be going into right now is the new banner for Cid'd. Yes, Cid'd is a new playable character in this game. I'll go more into detail about his overall kit, his limit breaks, other guild weapons, things like that in a different video. But for this one, I'm just going to be focusing on the new limit break banner. So yes, Cidd's first banner is a limited banner. I'm kind of sick of these limited banners, but this is a new trend that they're doing for brand new characters. They had a limit break banner for Vincent, and they had one for Angel as well. So Cid'd is the third time this has happened. So let's go into it. We're gonna try on the the Astronaut. It's just called the Astronaut. I think this is actually pretty neat because, yeah, it ties into Cid'd, man. The guy just wants to go into outer space, man. That's his dream. So yeah, I think it's pretty neat. Cool aesthetic. You know, it's like kind of a half astronaut suit, whatnot. Weapon looks pretty badass. Yeah, so it's kind of like a dragoon in this game. So yeah, let's go into it. Astronaut. You get 5 points for Debuff Extension All Allies. So if you get 5 points, that means all allies buff debuff effect duration is 20%. So that is actually pretty cool to have on a costume. Buff debuff all allies. You know, 20% is not massive though, but I know, but it's still pretty cool for a support character to have this type of thing on their costume. So I can dig it. Cosmic Protection. So you get physical and magic defense plus 20%, which is fantastic, and you get physical and magic attack plus 10%. So that's really good too. So this is somewhat similar to Barrett's Electro Cannon. Is I think the same type of thing on his armor. So yeah, I think this is really cool. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good combination of our abilities on this Astronaut. And yeah, let's go into it. The Rocket Lance. So at OB0, we get 390% magic non-elemental damage, single enemy, crit chance. Also, status, ailment, Enfeeble is applied. Single enemy, 40 seconds. And then ice resist is decreased. Mid stays at mid. This is at OB0. OB1, 450%. Enfeeble, it lasts for 45 seconds. Ice resist goes 25 seconds. Mid to mid still. You get boost attack all allies, and you get buff debuff extension. Pretty cool. So yeah, it looks like Cidd's more like a support character starting out right now. P attack sigil boost on the special or the support materia slots. OB6, Enfeeble goes to 50 seconds. Ice resist goes to high right out the bat. 550% magic non-elemental damage, and then you get 620% magic non-elemental damage. Enfeeble goes to 70 seconds, and then ice resist 35 seconds at high. 46:39, and OB6 was 40:27. So yeah, 643 magic attack, 614 P attack. So seems like you can kind of use this weapon both ways, because it's both stats are actually pretty good for, they're not amazing, but they're good for each, physical or magical, and that's why you have boost attack all allies, which ties into physical or magical. But anyway, we got to go into this new status ailment, Enfeeble. To my understanding, Enfeeble, once you apply it to an enemy, if they have any kind of debuff on that enemy, it will act as if that debuff will be, an extra tier. So let's say they have 2 tiers of physical attack down, and then you apply this Enfeeble, it will still be listed as 2 tiers down, but with Enfeeble applied, it will act as if it's 3 tiers down. So it's actually a pretty cool new status ailment. I think before it was supposed to be 2 tiers down, but I think they might have patched it and kind of nerfed it a little bit. But yeah, from my understanding, it's 1 tier down or 1 tier up, or whatever. Yeah, 1 tier down. So this would apply to physical attack down, magic attack down, elemental resistance down, I guess elemental potency down. So yeah, that's actually really cool. So if you apply physical defense down, magic defense down as well. So yeah, if they have if the enemy has a bunch of different status, or I mean not status elements, but debuffs applied to them, then you'll get a +1 to all those debuffs all at the same time. So if if you have physical defense down with an elemental resistance down, you'll get a bunch of extra damage from your DPSs if you take that. If it's 3 tiers down high, you can take it to extra high now with this Enfeeble. Essentially, it will still be listed as high though, but Enfeeble will, you know, make it seem like it's 4 tiers down instead of 3 tiers down. You get what I'm saying, right? So it's just adding an extra tier down essentially, but it's the actual tiers on the debuff aren't going to be listed. You know, it's not going to take that. It's not going to take those tiers, you know, visually and, you know, show it as 4 tiers down if you apply Enfeeble, right? You just have to apply Enfeeble. Once it's applied to them, you'll get the extra benefits of, you know, that extra tier down, right? Okay, that was a big word salad, but I think y'all understand what I mean. So yeah, Enfeeble, it's gonna be pretty nice. You know, this is the first character to get this, and yeah, I guess this is Cidd's gimmick. So he's going to be a very good support character from what I understand. Ice Resist on this weapon is very niche, and what this Ice Resist means is this weapon is going to tie in very, very well with Guild Battle. Since the enemy is supposed to be weak to ice, it didn't say physical or magical, so I assume you could use either, but until I know what the enemy is, I'm going to kind of hold off on pulling on Cid'd until I know what to wishlist, right? So... but yeah, I assume physical or magical ice will be good in Guild Battle. So yeah, this is a pretty cool weapon. You know, Enfeeble, I guess, is going to be very, I guess, rare. I guess, you know, that's the big benefit of this limited weapon. You know, ice resist decrease, you can get this on a ton of different weapons, but you know, this Enfeeble is like something that's brand new. And this is also the second weapon to get boost attack all allies too, so that's kind of neat. So yeah, am I gonna pull on this? I think I probably will, mainly because Premium Heart, I need this weapon. I didn't get it yet when I did pull it on the other Limit Break banner. This one, I pulled 22 times, and you can't get the pity for it until you pull 30 times. So, I mean, I'm not gonna miss Tifa's ultimate, so I think I'm gonna pull on Cid'd. I'm not gonna go into Cidd's whole kit here, but I can give you an idea what other weapon you're going to combine this with. It's going to be the Scimtar. Reason why, P attack is increased, mid goes to high, aim attack is decreased, mid goes to high, and then you get ice damage is increased, mid goes to high. So with this setup, you can boost your ally. Cidd's is going to be the ultimate support. You're going to be able to boost your allies' physical and magic attack, so it doesn't matter which type of DPS you bring, and then you're boosting their ice damage as well. It even has a little bit of a heal too. Buff debuff extension with the heal and the R abilities, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to do the Enfeeble. You're going to be able to, you're going to be able to do the Enfeeble, ice resist down, physical and magic attack, and ice damage up on your allies. So yeah, if you combine this weapon with the new weapon, you're going to, like, you know, Cidd's going to be a very, very good support in Guild Battle. So that's honestly what I would recommend you combine his new Rocket Lance weapon with. Other than that, though, I'll go into all these other weapons in a separate video. I'll cover all his weapons, like which ones are good, which ones you can kind of maybe just skip on, which ones are probably good R ability stat sticks, you know, things like that. Go into his guild weapon, his limit breaks, you know, all those type of things. But anyway, his banner expires on February 2nd, so you know, you got a little bit of time to think about it, but Guild Battle is next week if you want to pull specifically for Guild Battle. Yeah, so I think if I ran Cid'd for Guild Battle, then you would probably have a lot of things covered. The only thing you'd really have to worry about is doing either physical or magic defense down with somebody to get all the debuffs and buffs applied. So yeah, I guess you'd have like a sub DPS that could do that, and then you just have like one major DPS like Tifa that's going to probably carry that Guild Battle because she has her Christmas gloves with this thing, the blue daffodil. That's probably going to be the setup you run. So yeah, looking forward to Guild Battle. That's next week. But yeah, are y'all gonna pull on Cid'd? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it just because, you know, I really want this Premium Heart weapon. So yeah, you know, the Tifa limit break, or not limit break, but her ultimate weapon, this one right here. And yeah, if I pull 8 times in this banner, I'm guaranteed to get it. So right, I might go back to this banner too because I'm on the stamp card here. I'm on right here, so I might just pull until this guarantee. I got 3 guarantees left with only 6 stamps, so I think that's decent bang for buck. And I'm at 60k crystals, so yeah, Are y'all gonna pull on Cid'd? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. What do y'all think of Cid'd overall? His old kit and his ultimate and all that stuff. His new limit break weapon. Let me know. Also, yeah, this is limited, by the way, so if you pull on this, you're probably gonna have to go deep. You do get 3 guarantees with 2 5-star guarantees, or no, get 4 guarantees with the 2 5-star guarantees. So it's kind of a standard thing. Are the rates increased again though? Let me see. Let's see. Did it say it on here? Man, I'm not sure if they did increase the rates or not. Let's go to the odds. Okay, there it is. Tifa. Yeah, I think they are increased. So you get 1.5. That's good. They should have did this for the other limited banner, man. I can't believe they didn't do that. So you get 1.5 for this, and then you get 1.0 for the rest of your wish list. That's cool, at least. So, all right. That's gonna, I guess, cover this limit break banner for Cid'd. Yeah. If y'all enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Also, Jaden Daniels is a freaking beast. Go Commanders! Let's go! All right, see y'all on the next one. Later.